Kamala Harris voters, I'm going to make you feel good and understand what's really going on, so pay attention, my fellow liberals and leftists. Here's the thing. It is July 15th, Tuesday, 2025, and there's been a lot of controversy going on. And the reason I said I'm going to make you feel good is understanding that this has been a lot of controversy on the Republican side, and it is destroying Donald Trump's brand. This whole Epstein thing has led to a poisonous quick fire over his assets. Here's what I mean by that. The first thing that he's very, that is we should be very happy about is the fact that that Elon threw some hate on there and talked about building a third party. The irony, of course, is that he just got another contract deal through the Pentagon. And it's like, really? Okay. But still, if he wants to create the American party, whether it lives or dies, anything that pulls away votes that brings down MAGA, I'm totally for. Then we go into the Epstein files. Why, oh why, did they say last week that there are no Epstein files? After Pam Bondi said in February, it's on my desk. We all know they're Epstein files. And that didn't tick off us as much because we know of all his lies as it did MAGA. MAGA lost their minds. Even Joe Rogan has jumped all over him. Tucker Carlson's jumping all over him. All his big MAGA supporters are pissed. And he's trying to round in all of the Republican and TV talking points because Fox was tearing his assets up, and all of a sudden Fox stopped talking about it in the last 24 hours. Everybody's turning around trying to say on the right, what Epstein files? They're trying to play the game. To make it even worse, Pam Bondi fired her personal ethics advisor from the DOJ, someone who's worked there for 15 years. You got the deputy director of the FBI who has been AWOL, not wanting to come back. He didn't fell out with her. And then you want to talk about adding? And I told everybody this would happen. I told everybody this would happen days ago. Congress voted not to release the files that Bondi has in the next 30 days. Overnight. They did it overnight. Ro Khanna introduced a vote. 11 people voted on it. It lost the vote 5-6. It was close. The Republicans are trying to hold something really deep and ugly behind. And I'll tell you this, I did a special report in my Clarity group talking about this, and I got another special report coming today, and I'm going to be going live today in Narrative talking about this, talking about narrative warfare. And I'm about to talk about it in depth tonight. But I got a real deep one coming before then about Epstein files. And I want you to understand what's really going on here. It's not the people we know, it's the people we don't that they're protecting. The ones behind the camera. Yes, there's going to be some big names. Yes, it's going to be tied in to several areas. The entertainment industry, the drug industry, the trafficking industry, the cash laundering industry, and it's tied into the intelligence industry. And there are people who are associated on both sides. It's not just Republicans protecting themselves. It is Republicans and Democrats and powerful people protecting themselves. What's scary is that this is a very old network. This is not something that's brand new. This has been around for a while, a very long while, before any of us living, since the early 1900s. And it's expanded in today's version across the world. We're talking about everywhere from Hollywood, Silicon Valley, over to Milan, Paris, London, across Asia through Malaysia, China, Shanghai, yes. This is some deep shit. And across the Middle East, deep shit. And I'm trying to tell y'all, this could end Trump's presidency, but we'll see, because he's trying to shut everybody up. He's trying to shut them up. But the great thing for all of us Kamala Harris voters, all of us leftists, all of us true people, we're winning. It's ugly, but we're winning. Come on in my group. It's in the description, and it's in my homepage on YouTube. If you're watching this from Instagram, you can click the little thing above my head talking about getting the comments. Join my group. This is going to be very interesting.